You got boom.
Okay, we are on the air and we are getting started. This week, we are wrapping up our starting a YouTube channel presentation. This is part 3 of a 3-part series, and we'll talk about monetizing your YouTube videos. Plus, Tamaria has a special treat for us, and we're going to do some visualization stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is our agenda for today. We're going to do introductions, so you'll get to meet the Women of Wealth Ventures, which is our company. The company I started with my 2 business partners here, my mom and my sister. We'll go through who this mastermind is for. We'll talk about visualization, as I mentioned, with my sister Tamaria, and then we'll jump into the content. We're talking about starting a YouTube channel, and this is actually part 3 of the series. And then we'll talk about our mastermind, and then we've got a list of resources out there for you as well. All right, so let's jump in. First, we'll do our introductions. So first up is my sister, Tamaria Allen. She is in charge of strategy for the company. Tamaria is an author and mother of 2 that is passionate about helping women entrepreneurs succeed in business. My sister is an amazing talent, and she has an acute business sense. She's got experience helping people with their businesses, looking at that big picture and that strategic vision and helping you bring that vision to reality.
Hello, everyone.
Next up, my name is Kanika Bailey. I am in charge of technology. I am a natural trainer and coach. I help people understand and thrive using technology. I have a publishing company and also do some real estate investing. And last but not least, our mother, Linda Jackson, is in charge of finance for the company. She's also the creative force behind our company that we also call Mom. In addition to handling the finances for us, she makes sure that all of our material is very cute and very well presented. She has a background in fashion design and art, and she does all things creative. So that's our mother, Linda Jackson.
Hi.
All right. So, before we start on our mastermind, we just want to give you a little bit of background on us. So, we started our company a few years ago and we purchased 2 online businesses because we wanted to expand our revenue stream. So, we understood that the money comes from more than a job. And we got into the concept of buying already established online businesses. So, we purchased 2 businesses and we've been running those. So one is an e-commerce business. We've got a Shopify store, and the other is an Amazon affiliate. So we've got those 2 businesses, and now we're helping women, coaching them into creating more revenue streams for themselves. We do this through a mastermind, and just to give you a little bit of background on our mastermind and just to understand if it's for you, if you can answer yes to all of the questions listed, you are a good candidate for our mastermind. So, first question is, do you want more control over your finances? If the answer is yes, and you want to be able to control how much income you've got coming in, as we said, money comes from more than a paycheck, and you can create more revenue streams using the knowledge that you have. Second question, are you ready to put in the work? Now, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something where we're promising that you'll be a millionaire overnight. It does take work, but we want to let you know that it is possible. It's totally doable for you to be a millionaire using, with online businesses, but there's going to be work involved, and getting your mindset right, as we talk about, is going to help you do that. Are you willing to embrace technology? We are all about things online. So technology is changing constantly. And with that change, there are a lot of opportunities out there. There are new opportunities being created every day. And we want to take advantage of that. So if you are willing to embrace technology and learn new ways of doing things, then our mastermind is for you. And then finally, which is I think the biggest thing, is are you ready to change your mindset? Your mindset is the most important thing that you have going for you. It is the thing that will determine your success. So you have to make sure that your mindset is right. And if you have limiting beliefs and things that are stopping you, blocking you from being successful, you need to work on those. You need to get your mindset in the place where it's generating success for you. So if you're ready to change your mindset and you're open to using technology, putting in the work, and wanting more control over your finances, then yes, our mastermind is right for you. Okay, so I'm going to turn things over to my sister Tamaria for some visualization tips, and she's going to talk us through some things. So I'm going to let her basically have the mic right now and do her thing. So here you go, Tamaria.
Hey, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming and sharing with us. If you're new, then welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I'm going to talk to you about visualization as a tool. Now, I'm going to start by telling you that we become what we think about the most. Okay? I've always heard, or not always, but I've been hearing like over the past maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 years that we become what we think about. But it is we become what we think about most of the time. So when I say that, I mean that you can't just think about becoming a millionaire or improving your streams of wealth, your streams of income one time, or haphazardly or willy-nilly and expect it to happen. It is something that you have to think about all the time. And it's not like every day, like 24 hours a day, but like daily, like once, ideally once in the morning, once in the evening, like have your vision in front of you, right? And by the way, that quote is from Lisa Nichols. We love Lisa Nichols. um but visualization is a powerful tool. I'm sure that if you look around in your circumstances in your life, you are a product of your mindset, like the things that you have thought about. You just look around and see the things that you have manifested into your life. I certainly look around and see, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe, like, sometimes I have to stop and think about like all of the things that I was once focused on and believing for, and it's like it's here, it's now. I'm like, whoa. Then I start to thinking, well, what else do I want? Let me start thinking about that. So that brings me to, what do you want? Do you want to make an extra $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? Do you want to have a multi-million-dollar business? Well, the first thing that you want to do is decide, make a decision as to what it is that you want. Okay. And then when you decide on what you want, then you're going to start visualizing. Visualize the life that a person that makes that kind of money lives. So, for example, if you want to have a multi-million-dollar business, then first of all, decide how many millions, because I don't think that multi-million-dollar is specific enough. Maybe you say that you want to generate $1 million a year, or 5 years, or 3 years, whatever it is. Get started today and start putting those plans on paper and start mapping out what it is that you want to achieve in your life. Come up with a date. Come up with what it is that you think that you might want to do to acquire this money. Make a list, like go through and actually brainstorm, like, okay, so if I want to make $1 million, what does that look like a month? So get your calculator out, or you probably have a calculator on your phone, and calculate and see what you need to make every month to become a millionaire. And then just keep going back, go back, go back and back. And then like see what you have to make every day. And then start thinking about ways that you can generate that kind of money. And let me tell you what happens is that you don't have to come up with the how. The important thing to do is to start taking steps, start taking actions. And then what happens is that over time, you will begin to draw and attract the resources, the ideas, the concepts, like help, the things that you need to in order to move forward with your vision. Okay. And so what happens is that you want to act on inspirations that you might get, right? Maybe it's that you want to make an extra $10,000 a month, right? And you might be meditating or you might be visualizing and you have a thought that drops into your spirit or your mind and it says, well, write a book. You should be writing a book. And then somebody else might have told you that. It's like, oh well, Janet told me that I should write a book and write about my experience as a how I became a baker or whatever it is. But you want to take action on those things that you get, like the inspiration. Because I'll tell you that a lot of times what happens is that you'll get a witty invention. You'll get a person to call or some place to go or something to look at or something to check out. And that might be on the trail to you getting the money that you desire. Okay. And so as you're visualizing, think about what does your day look like? What does your morning look like? What kind of bed are you going to wake up in? What do the sheets feel like? What's your view? What do you see when you first open your eyes in the morning? Like, really get into this vision and feel what the sheets feel like. Um, is there a smell in your room? Like maybe you might have some vanilla type of air freshener or plug-in or something. Like, smell it. Wake up and smell it. Or maybe your window is open and you can smell fresh cut lawn, or you can smell the ocean. You might be close to the ocean and you might be close enough to actually smell the salt in the water. If that's what you want, then you should put that in your vision. As you're going through, see yourself taking a shower in your nice, $1 million house or wherever your dream house, whatever it is that you desire. Go into your big closet and search through all of your shoes or whatever. Make it as detailed as possible. You want to include all of your five senses. You want to have, what do you see? What do you hear? What do things feel like? What do you smell? Right? What do you taste? What do you eat for breakfast? Use all five of your senses. And I'll tell you something else. If you include like things that you really love and that you're passionate about, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like that really brings it so close and so it's like real. Sometimes I visualize and I like come out of the session like, oh my gosh, that was so real, because it's like I've been incorporating things that I love. Like I love seeing red interior in cars, and so I visualize my red interior in my car, and I'm like, oh, I love this interior. This car is so amazing, right? Um, but it's different for everybody. So you have to decide what it is that you want, but make sure that you have some things in your visualization that you love. And particularly if you want to like start a nonprofit, we've got people in our Facebook group that want to do want to have foundations and want to do charities. They want to go do outreach to youth. Feel what it feels like to outpour into a young person if that's what you want, right? And have them to soak up all of your knowledge and then their life take off, right? And feel like that love and that compassion that you would have for mentoring that young person. That's just an example. And then if you got a big old fancy house, maybe you might want to have some promotional parties. You know, you might want to have your next launch, whatever you might do. We got a lady who does who has a boutique, and maybe she might take her boutique to the next level, and she might have fashion shows at her house, you know. And plus, let me tell you something else. If you use your house to host parties and different events, you can use that as a write-off. I'm just saying. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, see the people serving the, you know, have hire people to come in and serve your guests and you know, and see where they would put banners in your house, you know, the like sponsorship and things of that nature. Like the sky's the limit. Whatever it is that you want to do, make sure it's vivid. Make sure that when you close your eyes, you can see it. Now I'm gonna tell you this, that it's not gonna happen overnight. Like sometimes it takes a while. Like after being in like a corporate America or like, you know, working for the government or working for the school system or whatever, you know, the older we are, the more that our imagination, you know, working in the rat race gets beat out of us. And so it might take some time for you to build up the ability to go back and to visualize like children do. But that is my suggestion is that you really make it detailed. Decide what you want to do, and then write it down. Write down like the who, the what, the when, the where, and then make sure you include all of those five senses. And before we move on to the YouTube information, I just want to share with you a story. I've got this friend, and she decided that she wanted to quit her job, and she was the breadwinner in her family. Her husband worked, but he like she made most of the money, and she wanted to quit, right? And the thing that was stopping her from quitting her job was she thought that if only she could get rid of this $80,000 debt, that like she said, if I could get rid of that, then I could, she had a business too. She said I could work my business, and with my husband's income and blah 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 blah, we'll be able to make it, right? And so then what she did was she started visualizing. She started visualizing $80,000. Like she was thinking about $80,000 like every day. $80,000, $80,000, $80,000, $80,000. And then she started making a list like, well, what can I do to generate $80,000? And it became like, like I said in the beginning, like her dominating thought was like $80,000. And she was talking to people and she was up there like $80,000. They're like, are you crazy? $80,000. But anyway, to make a long story short, she ended up meditating one day. Listen, meditating one day, and she um heard this voice, like got it like this intuition, like this hunch that she should check some stock that she had in an account, that she had paid, like she had bought, and it was just like this one-off deal in this random company that she, forgot about. And she originally paid $1,000 for this stock. And so that was years before. Probably I don't even remember how many years it was. Probably like 8 or 9, maybe 10 years prior to. But do you know that the stock was valued at $80,000? And it was the exact amount of money that she needed for her to quit her job and to be able to pursue her dream. I'm just saying, like, this works. It works. It absolutely works. And I just want you to just try it. Like you could visualize. I talk about this all the time. Like, I don't like washing the dishes, right? But then I was like, you know what? I need to practice what I preach. And I was like, okay, so I visualize myself being in a clean kitchen. Like, I don't like washing dishes, but I want the kitchen to be clean, right? And so the more I thought about having a clean kitchen, the more I was inspired or motivated to go wash the dishes. And the thing is that there was something that it seemed like it was just pulling me to go wash those dishes. And then I was focused on loving this kitchen, loving this clean kitchen. And then so then I'm downstairs washing the dishes, and I'm mopping the floor. I'm cleaning all the counters off, And before I knew it, my kitchen was clean. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm gonna turn it over because I could talk about this all day. And I just want to just tell you that get detailed and make sure that you make this a part of your morning and your evening. So take about, I mean, as much time as you have. I mean, if you only have like a couple of minutes, you do a couple of minutes. But as you are doing this, grow up, build up to visualizing 5, 10, 15 minutes, and really get into it. Feel what it feels like. Be grateful for whatever it is that you're believing for. And watch it come to pass, and then shoot us a note and tell us how awesome, your brand new car is, or your your awesome house that you're now hosting promotional parties in, and send us an invitation. I'm turning it over to you, boo.
Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome, Tamaria. So hilarious. All right. So let's get into our starting a YouTube channel training. This is part 3. As I mentioned before, we have parts 1 and 2. Part 1, we talked about ideas for content for your new YouTube channel and some of the dollar amounts that people are making, some of the top earners on YouTube. So to give you some inspiration. And then last week we talked about how to grow your subscribers and to get people to subscribe to your channel. And then this week we're talking about monetizing. So what you can do to actually draw some income from YouTube using your YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and dig in here. So again, we talk about this every week, but I just want to drive the fact home. Why YouTube? YouTube is the second most visited site behind Google. So people are on YouTube all the time. It's actually considered a search engine now. So it is equivalent to Google in that people go onto YouTube and they search for information. 75% of Americans use it. So everybody's using YouTube. No, YouTube is not going down. No, opportunities to monetize using YouTube have not gone away. Just the opposite. There's a lot of opportunity out there that you can take advantage of. 1.5 billion users worldwide. Billions of people on YouTube looking for content. You can still get out there and create a channel and create great content and start generating some income multiple ways, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Again, we want to talk about why do consumers subscribe to YouTube channels. So 30% of respondents surveyed said that they subscribe because the channel publishes how-to or educational content about their career industry. And then 21% said that they use YouTube to see educational content about their hobbies. And then 17% said they subscribe to YouTube channels because they want to see funny or entertaining videos. So those top 3 categories right there offer you lots of options for you creating some content on YouTube. So let's get into it and talk about how to monetize your YouTube channel. So the first thing that we want to do, and this is why we left this part for last, okay? So if you really want to start monetizing your YouTube channel, you're going to need to get to the 1,000 subscription point. So you need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to generate, to be able to sign up for their partner program. So that's the first step. Once you get to that partner program level, you can run ads. And we've all been on YouTube and we've seen the ads. So you can start running those ads. When you're looking at a video and there's an ad in it, that person that's created that video, that YouTube star, is generating income from that ad running. So, and you need to get to that $1,000 subscription list to do that. You also need to have 4,000 viewing hours in the last 12 months. And this may seem like a lot, but if you're going out there and you're creating, as we mentioned, good content, consistent content, you'll have that. You'll be able to, if you're giving people what they want and, making sure that you're promoting your channel and everything and you're putting out content, you will be able to have the 4,000 hours of viewing time that you need to qualify for YouTube partnership. Okay. So, and once you get to the point where you can qualify as a YouTube partner, you can also run ads. You can also sign up for AdSense, and that's Google's product. So that'll give you revenue that way. And you can also offer channel subscriptions. So you can have people subscribe to your channel and pay for that subscription. You can also be qualified to, and you have to go through YouTube's approval process, but you can also qualify to be listed on their premium service. So then when people pay for YouTube and they're watching your content, you're getting paid for that as well. So those are a few ways to do it during the YouTube partner program. Now, if you are not quite there yet on the 1,000 subscribers, there's a few other ways that you can do this. So we've got some ideas on that here. You can crowdfund. So sites like Patreon will allow you to crowdfund. So people will pay you to produce content. And, if you can get a good loyal fan base going that way, that could be very profitable for you. You can also do sponsorships. You can make brand sponsored content. This is where you would go out and reach out to brands directly. And this is probably, since you are probably not a celebrity, this will probably work great for small and local businesses. So if you have something related to a small business in your area, you may reach out to them and work up a partnership where they pay you and you're driving business to their site or their location, and you're getting paid for it. So reach out to brands directly, create those sponsorships, and you're benefiting a local business or a small business, and you're also getting paid for it. Again, on that YouTube partner program, you can also do super chat and super stickers. So when you host live events on YouTube, viewers can pay to access super chat so that they can chat during the live video. And they can also pay to have stickers that they can show during the video. So these are things that are offered to YouTube partners. And this is something that you can take advantage of where you're earning income as well doing live events. If you're looking to sell merchandise, or you're creative and you're looking to sell products that you've created, you can create and sell your own merchandise on your YouTube channel. You want to drive people to your website or your shopping cart so that they can purchase the merchandise. But this is a great way. This expression, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you can describe exactly how your products work, or the products that you're selling, you're wearing them, you're using them, and doing all that stuff, you're going to sell more. And again, you can quickly get people to subscribe, and you may offer discounts and things like that, but they're subscribing, they're going to your site, they're purchasing the merchandise because they identify with you, they like you, and they like what they're buying, what they're seeing. Affiliate marketing is another big one. So you can review products and include affiliate links in your description. So one good one to start off with is Amazon. So you can sign up for an Amazon affiliate program, and you may start reviewing products on your YouTube channel. And you can, if you love a product or you feel like it's a good recommended product, you can include links in your description to that product on Amazon, and Amazon will give you a commission every time someone clicks on that link and purchases that product as well as other products. So everything in there, that's the good thing about Amazon, is that someone may put that product, say you're reviewing cameras and someone buys the camera, well, they might also have some other products. They might have some toilet tissue or toilet paper or hair supplies and things like that in their cart. You'll also get a commission on those as well. So that's a good thing to do there. There are other affiliate programs out there, especially for software and things like that. So if there's a product that you love, you can show people how to do it. You can review it, sign up for their affiliate program, do the video, put the links in your description, And if anyone clicks on it and purchases, you're generating income. The last one that I want to talk about is licensing your content to the media. So if you happen to be out and you're filming something, or you see some sort of event, media sites will pay for this home done footage. So, you know, just things that happen, like when we were having protesters or things like that. The media is looking for those up close and personal videos. So if you're out and you're filming some things, you can upload those videos to sites. There's a site called jukinmedia.com where you can upload their videos. They're looking for content and they will pay you for that content. So that's another potential revenue source for YouTube income. The thing that you want to think about with doing YouTube videos is that you want to be creative, because there are lots of things out there that you can do. As I said, technology is ever changing. It's ever changing, ever evolving, and it just takes that one video to go viral that could set things up to where, you're set and your channel is generating money. And the good thing about YouTube is that there are multiple ways for you to generate income. So you don't have to do just one thing. You can do multiple things to generate multiple streams of income. And that's what we're all about. If you've listened to any of our other master classes or joined our masterminds, we are all about taking what you know or what you do and creating multiple streams of income from it. Okay. So just keep a creative mind, be open minded. And as Tamari said, when you are doing your visualizations, when you're doing your meditations and thinking about things and visualizing, those ideas will come to you. And if you are out here already doing it, other ideas will come to you and you can take advantage of those. So don't be afraid to go and get started. It does not take anything to start a YouTube channel. You can go sign up, for an account and start uploading your videos. Look at the content that you look at on YouTube. So if there's something that you normally go to YouTube for, think about how you might do that, or think about an interesting twist that you can add to that, or think about how you might make a unique video yourself. So one example, maybe there are a ton of women out there that do hair videos where they're doing different hairstyles and they show you how to do it. All the products that they use, they'll show you which products they're using. They're getting affiliate income from that. So that's something that you can do. If you can do something unique, hair and makeup, soap making, candle making, there's a ton of things that you can do. And yes, there are probably already videos out there, but you're unique. There may be some unique twist that you can add to it, or something that's not being done already or not being done a lot already that you can do. And then you can start growing your channel and then you can start monetizing it. It just takes you getting started and you being consistent and showing up and creating great content and just learning how to do it. So it can be done. It's just going to take a little work and you can get this done. All right. So that takes me to talk about our 2021-22 Wow Mastermind. We offer this mastermind on a yearly basis. We've got slots open now. This is a year-long opportunity to build your business with a network of support. So we're looking for women entrepreneurs or women that are looking to start a business. Maybe they're not so sure how to get started and they want a small community behind them to help them. That's what we offer. Our mastermind will meet regularly and we will help each other out. You bring your problems or obstacles to the group. The group will help you talk through it and help you solve it. So people are bringing their issues in. We're talking through them. We also offer trainings. So, like this YouTube training here, we'll offer trainings for the group. It offers accountability. So we'll want to know, if you take the ideas that we've offered to you, did you implement them? Were you able to be successful with those? So we have accountability training. Being in this mastermind is going to help you grow your business. Whether you're doing online, whether you're doing a YouTube channel, or you have an e-commerce store, you're doing coaching or training, any of it can be helped with a mastermind because you are meeting regularly with like-minded people. So a group of like-minded women, and we're all there to help each other succeed. So we're all there, we're all doing the cheerleading and helping each other grow. So this is a group where you can come in. It's a safe spot where you can come in and support and be supported. And you may find your next business partner in the group. You may find someone else that you want to do a joint venture with, any of that. And you're going to create friends in the group. So that's what the mastermind is. It is like minds coming together to help each other grow our businesses. And we encourage you to apply if you'd like to join us. As I mentioned in the first slide, we're looking for women that are embracing technology, that want to shape their financial future, that are ready to put in the work and get it done, get their mindsets right and get it done. And if that's you, we invite you to apply. Join our Facebook group, join our mailing list. We send out mailings on a regular basis, and we've got lots of information in those, and we're here to help you out. So let us know. All right, here's some resources that you can use to find out more about YouTube. So there's a creator academy on YouTube that you can go to, and they've got videos on that. They've also got learning toolkits. So if you have a specific thing that you're trying to figure out, there are YouTube learning toolkits on their site. We've got a link in there how to grow your YouTube channel. And then also you can go to sites such as Skillshare and Udemy for training. So for a small investment, you can go and take some courses on creating a YouTube channel. They have courses on other things as well. So anything that you want to learn, you can probably find on those sites. And, just look at the ratings. The cost is very minimal, very reasonable, and you can start learning. Take that information that you're getting from those courses and go implement it. So don't just sit on the knowledge, take it and go use it and get out there and get going. Okay. Lastly, thank you for attending. If you are watching the replay of this, thank you for tuning in. We do have a self-paced course on mindset called the Winning Mindset, and you can sign up for that on the link. And we will talk to you next week. Thank you for attending, and hope you found this informative and useful. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.